perimeter. And when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Great one out there at Bledsoe. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Golden State, we've got Steph Curry. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Higgins. And it's Pascal in at the 4. Chris, you look at the grind of a regular season. Adam Silver seems open to fewer games or even fewer minutes per game. What do you think of that?
This is one that I'm not with, Kevin. You know, in my day, you had guys play 82 games. And let's go back to the days of Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain. They were playing in shoes that basically were socks, and they didn't have tape, and they didn't have all the things that we're privy to in the medical industry. So I think we should keep it at 82 games and minutes the same, because it keeps a full context of sports where you can talk about Harden versus or Westbrook versus a Big O. It keeps the argument in the same place. I think fewer games, fewer minutes starts to change the dynamics and the expectations of what players can do. I don't mind changing and adding tournaments, letting guys get more rest, but I think the number of games and the minutes of the game has to stay 48 minutes, has to stay 82 games in my opinion.
Very interesting.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Here's Bledsoe, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Warriors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside for Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
That's a shot that Curry can make in his sleep. Amazing how smooth he is from distance.
Bucks passing it around. The great one can't cash in from close range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
With his free throw shooting, the defense is always better off fouling Drummond when he gets inside.
It's his first trip to the line, and he knocks down the first one. That one misses. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Now the pass to Curry. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Nicholson's shot is off. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And yep, another basket.
Up and up he goes as he continues this sensational season, now closing in on second place in scoring.
And GA, with the way he has manhandled defenses all year long, you have to think he'll make a good run for it.
And to even come near Wilt's mark of 3,586 points from back in '63 speaks volumes for the season he's had.
Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, Nicholson with it. Off target from outside. Bucks leading by 3. Passes to the great one. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Nicholson passes to Pascal. Here's Nicholson. Pass to Curry. A 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
Curry looking it over. Wiggins against Middleton. To halt the run. Great D that time from Middleton. The Bucks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Bledsoe outside. Out to the wing. Drummond passes to the great one. they grab their own miss.
And checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's averaging 30 points, 19 rebounds, and 8 assists. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Yeah, we talk about players getting hot offensively. He's in the same kind of groove with his defense right now. He's a beast at that end of the floor.
Wiggins passes to Pascal. Here's Demaniuk. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Oh, I like the bounce pass there. He's getting creative.
Curry against Bledsoe. No good there. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Nicholson. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Bledsoe. The shot's good from the Great One. The Great One's got 8.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Curry's shot is good.
Oh, probably isn't a better catch and shoot player in the game. Steph right on time once again.
Bledsoe against Curry. The Great One passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's the Great One. And Drummond kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
If I had to pick one man in today's NBA to patrol the offensive glass for me, Drummond might be that guy.
Here's Nicholson. He had 10 points in the win against Chicago. Outside Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. And the Warriors with possession here. 8-point game. Wiggins against Antetokounmpo. And that one's good. Wiggins.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
And the foul called on the Great One. That's his first foul. Nick Stauskas is checked in for Steph Curry. Alex Len's checked in for Milwaukee. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 6. Rejected by Len, and they're able to recover.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
There's the pass to Antetokounmpo. Finished off the break. And it's a 10-point Milwaukee lead.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
That's tipped out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. The Warriors making a switch here. Roy's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Bielitsa's checked in. Off the inbound, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Down low, here's the Great One, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists in the game. And for the Warriors, they're shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Here's Stauskas. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Timeout called the Warriors. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here. And goes up off the inbound. Poole, no good. Bucks leading by 22. It's stolen by Stauskas. To the middle. Here's Roy. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Roy's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Knocked loose. One by Roy. To the wing on the left. The shot's good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The great one passes to Len. It's stolen by Stauskas. Inside, here's Poole. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's DiVincenzo. Basket good. DiVincenzo's got 7.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. They've decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blow. Well, there are a lot of letters that go into the spelling of Giannis Antetokounmpo's last name. He helped set the record straight of how you pronounce it.
The Nigerian way, you gotta say it with a D, so it's Antetokounmpo.
Seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are going to stick with Giannis or the Greek Freak.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
You're exactly right, GA. I mean, they've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
They've got Stauskas, and it's Poole in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Jazz had quite a performance. He dropped in 34 points, and his assertiveness drew a lot of attention from the defense. He drew a good amount of fouls. And he made it look so easy out there. Everything seemingly came to him effortlessly. Let's see if he has a similar outcome tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Nicholson. Oh, good on that one. Excellent D there from the great one.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Holmes. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Warriors trail by 20. Outside Curry. Pass to Stauskas. Six to shoot. Pass to Higgins. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Oh, and the coaching staff loves this effort. They want Drummond to keep swatting shots like this.
It's good.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, this is low output for both teams. This is ugly. The defense is having their way so far.
Pass to Higgins. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's the great one. Yet another bucket.
And fellas, he is now 2nd all-time for points in a season.
Truly a season for the ages.
And while Wilt Chamberlain still holds the #1 spot for scoring in a season, he bumps down Wilt's 2nd best campaign to 3rd place. That's not light work.
Here's Nicholson. And the Warriors miss again.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
And it's sent back by Drummond. And he's able to get it back. And the pass to Curry.
Come on, shoot!
Behind the back and lays it in. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Three-point shooting, mid-range, driving it, taking you off the dribble. I mean, all the elements of Curry's game is coming out over the course of a night.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Chris, is there someone you competed with that you feel is underrated by history, has not been given their due?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think when you look at White Chocolate, Jason Williams, what he started in the culture of play and what he continued. And you look at Ben Wallace, who I played with 4 years at Washington, and he was coming off the bench there, and we saw that potential with him. I mean, the way he led the league in rebounding, his defensive prowess. I mean, the Pistons wouldn't have had a championship and gotten to another final if it wasn't for him. And also, I got to shout my man out, Mike Bibby and Peja Stojakovic, two of the best shooters I've played.
Oh, great names, and I totally agree. To the paint, here's Nicholson. They shoot again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Nicholson's got his first basket of the night.
He's taken 5 shots this quarter and only hit 1. I mean, you got to say ouch to that.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Both free throws good from the great one. The Warriors have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Knocked away. Higgins outside. Here's the great one, covered by Wiggins. A shot by Wilson, no good.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. Got to get the whole team pumped up.
Here's Nicholson. Great D that time from the great one. Bucks leading by 23. And he dunks it down.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
No, just too big of a threat down there. I mean, he has a number of go-to moves at his disposal.
Demonic uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 7.
Yeah, Kevin, you can't afford to leave someone open around Curry. He's great at keeping his head on a swivel.
Holmes can't get it to go in. The Warriors shooting 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Demonic, and the Warriors check on 2 more. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Passes it to the great one. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
And it's time for an injury report. Let's get some news now on Bielitsa. David, what's the update?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Bucks. He said that he does have a broken nose. It's definitely a painful injury, but not a worst-case scenario. And for a team that's gearing up for the playoffs, this could make things very difficult going forward. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
Yeah, but fortunately we know he's in good hands, and you hope to see him back on the court soon.
Here's the great one. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Bucks have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. On the free throw, no good.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Curry passes to Higgins, and he slams it one-handed.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Kept alive, a second chance effort, and it's Antetokounmpo with the bucket inside. Giannis has got 8.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
So active, so energetic, helping to lead the charge for this team.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Chicago.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Well, they certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Oh, great instincts, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every miss.
Pass to the great one. To the inside. Wiggins up top, defended by Middleton. 13 feet away. And it's Wiggins missing.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Down low. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. Should we modify that rule at all, do you think?
I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it. But for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans. But we also want to keep the integrity of the game. And if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet.
On its way from Curry for 2, and he hits the jumper for 2. 15 points in the game.
I always enjoy watching the chef go to work. I mean, he's a pure scorer. He fills it up from everywhere.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Curry passes to Poole. Here's Higgins. 23 points for him the last game against Chicago.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Curry knows his own skill set, but more importantly, he knows his teammates. I mean, know your personnel, KYP, always puts him in the best position to score.
And the foul called on the great one. And that'll be his 3rd foul. So with 1 on the clock. And so it's Milwaukee up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from the great one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
Yeah, Greg, and that's somewhat of a surprise. I mean, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
3rd quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Bledsoe is out there with the great one, and it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Here's Nicholson. 5 to shoot. On its way from Curry for 2. Milwaukee with the rebound. Middleton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Stephen Curry.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 13. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Only 5 left on the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is stacking up out west. You look at Golden State. It's been a rough season for them. The good news is the lottery is only a couple months away.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
No, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating to everyone, the players, the coaches, the fans. I mean, there was the idea that they might struggle, but now reality is setting in.
Here's the great one. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Bucks have gone 9 of 13 from the line. And he can't hit the second. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points.
That's solid recognition by Drummond, seeing a gaping hole in the defense and finding the open man.
Pass to Higgins. Some nice passing by Golden State. But they get it back. Here's Nicholson, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first trip to the line tonight, and that one falls for Nicholson. And so Nicholson nails both of them. There's more and more we're seeing star players give their sneakers to fans at the end of games. Did you ever do that?
Oh, yeah, man. Especially when I was with Dada, I would give a pair of shoes away after every game.
Oh, great.
Really love doing it on the road. At home is really cool, but on the road it's great because that's where you know that fan braved all those other fans and the elements to wear your jersey and to be the only one there. So you look for that kid. I used to look for the kid with the number 4 Weber jersey and be like, hey, kid, I know what you went through to wear that tonight. You make sure you go home with these bragging rights. Tell them these are fresh from the game when we beat your team, baby.
Yeah, that's a neat way to connect.
Yeah.
Right side, Antetokounmpo. Curry against Bledsoe. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Stephen Curry. Bledsoe passes to Drummond. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
Well, perhaps the most physically dominant player in the league, Andre Drummond. This combination of size, strength, and speed is unmatched.
Middleton against Wiggins. Here's Nicholson at balls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Nicholson's got 6 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And there's the pass to the great. He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And he makes the first. Butler, he's checked in for Golden State. Both free throws good from the great one.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Nicholson passes to Butler. Fires, high post, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
I like how Curry shoots that one in rhythm. No need to force the issue.
Passes it to the great one. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. The shot's good from the great one. The great one's got 33 points. Curry against Bledsoe. Outside Curry. And it's sent back by Drummond. They recover it. Bucks leading by 12. Here's the great one. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
And stolen by Butler. Bledsoe against Curry.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Pass to the great one. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe outside. And Butler sends it back. And it's the Warriors on the break. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Well, everyone has already agreed that Curry is a generational talent and one of the greatest shooters of all time. I mean, at this point, he is just climbing up the all-time list in NBA history. I mean, it's a robust resume.
Making a switch here. Bucks leading by 8. Bledsoe outside. AT that time from Curry. The Warriors have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. And with Curry, the titles, the unanimous MVPs, I guess it's hard to argue he's not one of the best ever.
Yeah, Kevin, what stands out to me is just how much he's changed the game. I mean, when you alter how teams approach the game and how kids practice at home, he's made the three just as big as the dunk.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. On the wing, Wiggins. Kicks it to Nicholson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Just 4 to shoot from the baseline. Good on that shot, and with that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Stephen Curry. Bucks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. They get the rebound, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Yeah, Kevin, Drummond, he's such a quick leaper. He's a force around the rim.
And the foul called on the great one. That will be foul number 4. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Wiggins is out there with Stauskas. Then it's Higgins. And it's Roy in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Back to Nicholson. 6 on the shot clock. And the call will be against Alex Len. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And it's the Warriors with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Here's Stauskas. Shot clock at 5. Releases. It's hauled in by Giannis.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Wiggins surveying the floor. He kicks it to Nicholson. Outside Roy. Poke loose. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The great one. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Roy passes to Wiggins. Outside Roy. Milwaukee with the rebound. Len's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's the great one, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Pass to Wiggins. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Over onto Antetokounmpo, and it's Wiggins missing.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Oh, textbook defense. I mean, it took a good angle to the shooter and bothered the release.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Higgins. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. The great one passes to Antetokounmpo. Basket counts.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And with a younger generation of fans cutting the cord, Adam Silver has talked about ways, Chris, to make the games, the NBA games, more accessible.
Yeah, and as a guy, Kevin, that played on the West Coast, I know many people aren't happy with this idea, but I say move the games up an hour. Move to 6 o'clock so that I can watch LeBron on the West Coast when I'm living on the East Coast and be to bed by a...
And good, he hits it again.
With 40 points in the game, he has claimed the #2 spot now.
In GA, every game, he has been a huge threat to just explode on the offensive end. What a marvelous year for him. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Here's Curry. Rebounded by the Bucks. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. To the paint. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Higgins. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And the Warriors making a change here. With the G League growing by leaps and bounds, one is now being brought to Mexico City, Chris.
I mean, first of all, let's go back to last season. Did you see how crazy those fans were in Jurassic Park in Toronto?
Yeah, they love it.
Can you imagine Mexico? Oh my
They'll love
God,
it.
this
You
would be
better believe it.
great. Mexico City, yeah. Let's bring everyone in, all the fans in. And what I really love is that it's for the home fan base. So when I think of the Toronto Raptors, I think about the city of Toronto. I think about Canada and how it's theirs. And even though we're one league, that team is theirs, and they take that pride on, and it just brings so much more excitement. Can you imagine all the people in Mexico City being excited for their team? Oh, I want to be at one of the first games when that happens because I know the crowd is going to be sick. It's going to be crazy. I want to be there.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Well, Greg, their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Nicholson passes to Curry. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on an 18-3 run. Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Here's Nicholson. Z-Web, the NBA always trying to improve every aspect of the game, and that includes officiating.
Yeah, and it should include officiating, one of the most important parts of the game, and one of the toughest jobs within the business of basketball. I mean, these guys are making calls on the fly without the advantage of the camera at home that we have watching through the screen, or without the advantage of slow motion technology. So first of all, kudos to the refs that go out and give it their best every day. We have the best refs in any of sports, I believe, and we still need to improve on that. The league recognizes that, and I love the fact that everybody's doing it together.
With the tip, and Drummond is right there. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 22 rebounds.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Middleton against Wiggins. Six to shoot. Demonic. Antetokounmpo defending. No points there, only his third miss in 10 attempts from the floor. Banked in off the glass. Giannis has got 12 now in this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin, on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Here's Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's the great one. And Chris, underclassmen entering the draft, they can now hire agents, get help attending workouts, and still retain their eligibility. Do you like that move?
I love the move, Kevin. You know what it does? It helps less to fall by the wayside. So you come out of college, you don't know how good you are. You don't, it's based off ego, how hard you worked, family and friends telling you, go, 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 get the money, but what's your testing ground? You don't know. You don't have a full context. So I love the fact that it lets you go out there and see, and if you have any trepidation, go back to school. You got another year. So, yes, I love this move.
Excellent. See, we have excellent. And the shot is good from Johnson. Well, the Bucks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. The pass to Drummond. It's stolen by Curry. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And they pick up 2.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Drummond. Outside Thomas. The great one passes to Adams. Here's the great one. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up. That misses off the backboard. And that one's good. Drummond.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Curry against Thomas. Passes it to Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's 12 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Offensive rebound.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
Butler kicks to Curry. Two-time NBA champion Michael Thompson says the arm muscles, Chris, on today's players don't measure up with what they used to be. Is that even important?
You know what? He's right, but I don't know how important that is unless, you just want to bring the gun show to the games and pull out the arms and the curls and say, check out these muscles. But now I think, it's a lot different. And make no mistake, even though that is a true comment, the players of today are much more athletic than his day and my day. And I think that's because of technology. They understand core strength. They understand dieting. They understand rest. And so many, they're privy to so much information that we didn't have. But yeah, no more curls. It doesn't seem like there are any more Karl Malone 24-inch pythons, brother, out there in any of these games.
And the Warriors making a change here. Roy is checked in. Johnson outside. Trying to get open is Butler. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bledsoe with it. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was.
I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Hart.